Don't think you're safe because she's just a chicken, literally, but she will make you chicken and eat you. Now that ain't no rhetorical statement right there, that's a fact. Trigger Teddy is the first monster, quote-unquote, of this level. Monsters as in little guy, like, go away little kid, what are you gonna do? Call your mom? Well, we talked about all confirmed characters, but will there be more? Well, let's do a quick round of all possible characters that could appear out of nowhere as a part and enemy, heck, even as boss battles on their own. Ready? Let's get started. Starting off with the level 1 of chapter 4, alongside Reaper Nurse and Big Nurse, asylum patients could make a dramatic entry in this, as if we mess up some combination or a pill or a trap, it could open few gates to locked cells, which in then lead to swarm of patients chasing us all over the asylum. Now I want that. Patients aren't the only one who could legit make an entrance in this level, and that is none other than surgeons. And not just any surgeons, heart surgeons. Someone who does really deep stuff, taking away your heart in a slow, painful method, making you suffer pain and sacrifice. Surgeons here could play a big boss battle role alongside Mama Bear and Trigger Teddy, and I could definitely see that happening. The next in line for level 2 of chapter 4, aka Joy Joy Gang, could easily be dead kids or kids' corpse, most specifically kids who died on their birthday parties or events. This idea came from chapter 4's teaser of Joy Joy Gang, and in the background, kids being all happy with the balloons, and then in an instant, they're terrified, scared, crying in tears. Kids could play a fascinating role like we've never seen before. They could, hear me out, not kill us, but keep following us, going wherever we're going, revealing our location all the time. That would give player the feeling of being watched and in danger all the time. Could you imagine kids with balloons following you everywhere you go, like doing absolutely nothing but just staring at you, smiling at you creepily? Now I want to pay for that mechanic. This will bring us to the final level of this chapter, level 3 to be exact, and we've already talked about Trigger Teddy and Mama Bear, but what about the other bear? I talked about how deep and important this level is, not just for the game but for the story as well. Therefore, Papa Bear as a surprise entry in the level is definitely something we are ready for. Whether as a boss battle, or in zone 2, or just appearing every once in a while, it is necessary that we have some sort of addition to his character as being more important than both Mama Bear and Trigger Teddy, since I don't think anyone could top her as being more important in this level. But hey, Papa Bear, we could get a complete family here. And finally, in the same level, and I am solid about this, dead toys, dolls, coming to life, aiding Trigger Teddy in his quest to hunt us and take care of us. The guest, just like his mother asked, to greet us. Dead toys and dolls coming to life is not very hard to do. It's been implemented before, but here it would mean making it quite hard to beat and defeat this level, but at the same time making it terrifying, so we can start pissing our pants and quit the game and start questioning our life and purpose. Literally. Now that is something. Now with monsters out of the way, let's talk about how are we gonna deal with them anyway. Powers. Powers in Dark Deception are the main deal. Without them, it would be almost difficult or even impossible to even try to beat the levels, let alone get the S rank. Powers also give the feeling of satisfaction, which is an important element and part of this whole experience. But let's talk about them and see how it all fits to this narrative. Let's talk about what's awaiting us on the other side. Spoilers alert if you don't want to get spoiled, because this is heavy. Starting off with Telekinesis, or most specifically this magnet icon, which was found through game files. This is going to be the first power of chapter 4. Through game files we learned that before going in the nurse's level there will be a cage, and we would need to collect a shard from the other side of that cage to open that door, and for that, beers will help us get that power to collect shards from other side. Using that Telekinesis power, we'll use it to our advantage, to move around objects, collect shards from far distance. How much distance? It would be interesting. We could also collect shards from patient's room if there is any, and it could help us avoid so many traps. But this is definitely gonna come in handy to beat both Joy Joy Gang and Nurse's level, but at the same time, it could also help us getting S rank in previous chapters. But that's not the only power we're getting in this level. The supposed final power in this game, or at least chapter 4, is Vanish. This will be unlocked for Joy Joy Gang level after Malik putting security cameras for us not to progress. We'll use this power to advantage to hide for a couple of seconds from enemies and monsters. This will also come in handy when you're surrounded by all of them and traps. You can use this power to not only vanish from security camera feeds but also enemies as well for a brief period of time thanks to Beers. Again, these two powers, Vanish and Telekinesis, could be used to get S rank from previous chapters, especially in Deadly Decadence. What are your thoughts on these powers? Are you gonna use all of them or are you just gonna use these two because they sound kind of lit, not gonna lie. Welp, with that being said, that'll put an end to this video, a recap, and a few new theories regarding all monsters and powers for Chapter 4. Let me know what do you think of all the new possibilities, yay or nay. Also check out my other video I made about potential future of the channel. I really need you to watch that video. At the same time, I am planning to make meme review Dark Deception Edition. It could be a full-blown series, you never know, so I'll make fun videos, see your response, and if you like it, we can make more. So make sure you are subscribed with the notifications on and become an official member of SmackNPie. Help me get to 20,000 subscribers. We're just 700 subscribers away, dang it. And I'll see you next time. Until then, take care and peace.